everyone, Matt from MKRC. In this week's video, we're going crawling. I'm really excited because we're going to be exploring a new location with some really technical hill climbs, and I'm excited to bring you along with me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and now let's get out on the trails.
Oh! That could have been worse. When something bad happens. Yeah, let me crawl behind you. That way if it falls, it just falls into you. Oh! 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 I'm not gonna crawl down. But that's so bad. No, no. Nailed it. Nice. No. Oh. So it looks like my stock transmission mount finally, our stock transmission screws finally gave up. So my crawling session, as you saw, was cut short. So now it's time to assess the damage on the truck and see what we need to repair. As you can see, there is no motor or transmission, and that's because it is right here in my hand. So let's take a closer look at this and why it failed. The stock transmission on these SCX-10s is plastic. It mounts to the truck with these 4 holes, and over time, those get stripped out, and eventually, in my case, your whole transmission and motor assembly falls right out of the truck. So what are we going to do to fix it? I think it's time to replace and upgrade the transmission. And to do that, I've got a brand new transmission. So let's get this thing opened up. Many of you crawling experts will recognize this as a Benedict Harry SCX-10 2 transmission. These can be picked up for about $40 to $50 on Amazon, and they are highly reviewed. With just a few changes to my truck, mainly my pinion gear, I should have this in place and working in no time. My first impressions of this thing are amazing. It is all aluminum, looks like billet. It has a metal spur gear, and of course, metal mounting holes. So this shouldn't strip out as easily. Also notable that 2 of them, these top 2, go all the way through, meaning I have the potential to put a nut on the top, just in case. One of the main differences that I've noticed is that this gear right here is made of metal, and this gear is made of plastic. And also, this has a slipper clutch, and this transmission does not appear to have one. I'm curious if the metal gear on my pinion will be okay against the metal gear that is the new spur gear on this new transmission. I've got the Benedict Harry transmission installed. I had to harvest some metal drive shafts from a friend's parts truck to get me up and going so I could go out on the trails. I typically don't like running these metal drive shafts because they put stress on other parts of the drivetrain, and I prefer to have a weak point of failure somewhere on my truck so I don't hurt other components. So we'll see how we do out on the trail.
nice and tight.
Yep. Oh, that bit.
Oh.
Epic. Epic line, bro.
Nice. Dang.
Truck is currently rear-wheel drive. Got to keep on the power.